Evening, good morning, good afternoon, and whenever you're watching this, hello, old PlayStation logo. Now, what can I be playing this time? Well, as you see in the title, this is a Let's Play and a little bit of a review as well, because I originally reviewed this game, but that was before I decided to show gameplay footage. This time I am showing not only gameplay footage, I am playing this as well. You will see both the Intercontinental Title Road in the first video, and the second video you will see the WWF Title Road. Now, why am I doing this? Well, WrestleMania is almost here, and it's, well, time for WrestleMania, time to get ready for it. So I will be playing this and one other game to get ready for it. Now, WWF In Your House came out for the PlayStation, the DOS, and the Sega Saturn in 1996, developed by, well, as you saw, and it's the follow-up to WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game, and was published by Acclaim Entertainment, who had previously released WrestleMania for the home consoles. And like I said, I got the PlayStation 1 version, which came out November 21st, 1996, and I picked this up at MagFest. Just to go through everything, got timer, power-ups. I'm going to put the difficulty on easy, blocking as well. You also have control setup. Nothing much explanatory there. And sound setup. You got a bunch of blanks. Just to show you off the sounds. Now let's go to start. Now there are 10 characters in this game. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Warrior, Bulldog, Goldust, Owen Hart, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and Ahmed Johnson. Now the commentary is provided by Mr. McMahon and Mr. Perfect. And we're going to be the man they call Vader. Now of course you have the WWF Season, Intercontinental Championship, and the World Wrestling Federation Championship. I will show you WWF Season later on. Now, by the way, I have the game on disc, so I'm pulling out the strategy guide because God knows I'm going to need it. Now I expect these little videos to be long, but pretty much smash a lot of buttons will help. Sword, and the man they call Vader gets the win, baby. Up next, Owen Hart. Now, if you're on my Facebook, you already know who I'm going to be doing the WWF Title Road for. But if you're not, I will be using Owen Hart, the King of Hearts, and win him the WWF title. Now, of course, Vader, many of you know who remember the WCW days. Vader was a multi-time WCW champion and a US champion. but he never won any titles while he was in WWE. Pretty much Smash Buttons will win you every fucking time. You gotta win 2 matches. So it's the best 2 out of 3 fall situation. Now Owens Arena, now I didn't talk about Shawn Michaels Arena, but Michaels Arena, because each one has an arena, so that's why it's, you know, like it's in their house. This arena is a deck of playing cards because he was known as the King of Hearts, so that's why it's a... Power Slam. Vader gets the win, baby. Vader time, baby. Vader time. Now, graphically... Uh-oh. Will The Undertaker be able to wrestle WrestleMania 29? My opinion's no. Now, of course, the only thief in this game that were in the other game, WWF WrestleMania, were Taker, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the Showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now, this is supposed to be, I believe, a graveyard, a crypt. As you can see, I'm a little rusty still, so this may not probably be the best I'm doing. Screw you. By the way, Vader played professional football for a Los Angeles team from 1997 to 81. Ain't that something, boys and girls? Now, of course, like I said, I have the manual. And it is a little bit of a pain trying to grab people because, well, it is. But it is what it is on that. Yeah. Now, there is defensive move and offensive moves, but, you know, it is what it is. Back to this now that I've... By the way, you can quit. See, I'm a little rusty. Vader saw. Vader still undefeated. Hoorah! Screw you, Bret Hart. It's time for another screw job, courtesy of the man they call Vader. Now the controllers do not... Ow. Shoulder block, baby, for the win. By the way, this is the Hot Dungeon Arena. Power slam. Vader just went nuts on the Hitman. Up next, the bizarre one, Gold Dust. Who is also better known as Dustin Rhodes. Ow. By the way, Goldust sucks fighting him because he's probably one of those. I'm going to pin him after I do the Vader Assault. I still got him with the second shoulder block. Don't mess with Vader, bitch. Hoorah on that. It's Vader time. Oh, I got hit with his butt. But you can actually fight outside the ring. Vader Assault. Ball game. Do not mess with Vader. Yes, this is how the Intercontinental title works. I gotta face 2 computer opponents 4 times, and then the last match will be 3 computer opponents at once. This will be a pain in the ass from here on out. Why? Because, well, you'll see. I'm going to turn blocking off and the power-ups and the timer because they're really not needed. And Vader just... By the way, this is supposed to be the Australian Outback, I think, for the Ultimate Warrior. By the way, this would be the Ultimate Warrior's last WWF game to WWF All-Stars. I believe he was in WWF Legends of WrestleMania as well. Do not quote me on that. Yeah, I'm just jumping around like a monkey now. Ow. Vader can become the Intercontinental Champion tonight. Ironically enough, Ahmed Johnson would only win one title in the WWF. He'd win the Intercontinental title. As far as for Hunter Hearst Helmsley, you should know who the fuck he is. If you don't, then you're not a wrestling fan, brother. By the way, the Warrior, I don't like the Warrior. By the way, Ahmed Johnson's area is a fucking locker room. By the way, this would be Vader's only WWF game as well. I should say that right now. This would be Vader's only WWF game to my recollection. Ow. Separate one, you go after the other. Vader assault. Bam! That is why you don't mess with the man they call Vader. Ha ha, yeah! Match! Round 2. Definitely gonna have to practice though before I do the... You're not doing the power lever punch to me, bitch. I hit Triple H, that's good. Hunter Hearst Helmsley as he was known back then. Bulldog by Hunter. Vader assault. Good night. 1, 2, 3. You're done. Vader moves on, baby. Now, of course, WWF In Your House is one of my favorite games. It does not get the respect it deserves. Gold dust. And thank you, Vince McMahon. Now, Goldust's Arena is a movie set area. Bulldog, you will be fighting him in jailed London. As far as for Vader, you will face him in the Rocky Mountains. The loading times will kind of... By the way, we're going back. Now, believe it or not, each character had their own... No. Now, believe it or not, you could actually play with 4 players on this game. If you... You know, back then, of course, you needed that stupid, And I missed that completely. I may pay for it. Is Goldust going to be the first person to start me? Am I finally going to lose? Nope. I just squished Goldust. Ironically enough, Vader would both... The man they call Vader would feud with both of these guys, the Bulldog and Goldust. He'd feud with the Bulldog during the fall and winter of '97 for... Then he would go on to Goldust in the winter of '97 and beginning of '98. No, Bulldog, only I can fly off the top rope. And ironically enough, Vader and Bulldog were partners as well doing Jim Cornette's Camp Cornette when Shawn Michaels was WWF champion. Well, you talk about the most weird tag team in the history of this game. I say that because Owen Hart and Shawn Michaels did not get along. And it didn't help matters after '97. Now, I will say I do miss Owen Hart. I'm a big Owen Hart guy. Wish he would have won the WWF title, but unfortunately that did not happen. But it will happen on the next part of this game. Because I will make sure Owen Hart wins the WWF title. Because that's who I used when he got to play as him. Now, of course, since I'm a wrestling fan, let's talk about a little bit of the Elimination Chamber last night. The only real surprises were the fact that Shield won, and the fact that it's Swagger versus, and I finally do lose. But it's the best 2 out of 3 falls. Let's see, can I keep my winning streak going with Vader? DDT by Shawn Michaels. Everybody's hitting. It's a... Ow. He hit his own partner. Ow. Good night, Owen. Beta time. By the way, we're at the Heartbreak Kids Club, the Shawn Michaels Club, the Heartbreak Kid Club. Now, I know somebody's like, why didn't you pin Shawn Michaels? Because, see, because of the combo thing, it does do one added feature. If you pin somebody who's got the combo, they instantly kick out and get a little bit of a shot. Vader's gone Hulk Hogan. And Vader wins again, baby. Smashing buttons at its finest, but it works. Now, if I remember correctly, the next one should be the last match. Yes. Versus. Now, ironically enough, Goldust, Warrior, and the British Bulldog all won the Intercontinental title. Goldust would win it from the bad guy Razor Ramon. Warrior would win it from the Honky Tonk Man and Ravishing Rick Rude, just to name a few. The two he won it. The Bulldog would win it as well from his most memorable match against Bret Hart. Now, Goldust and Bulldog would win the Intercontinental titles again, but unfortunately, I believe Bulldog won the Intercontinental title one more time. I know Owen won it multiple times, but I don't remember about Bulldog. Bulldog would win the European title. Goldust also would be technically a European. Now, by the way, this is a 3-on-1 handicap match, pretty much. This may be the one where I finally lose, because it is very, even on easy at this point, it would be very hard to, my best bet, if you have this game and you're on this, concentrate on one person at a time. Would be my recommendation at this point. I'll pin him. Beta Assault. Boom! Now, of course, this is the In Your House Arena, which is what the game is based off of. Now, In Your House was also a big pay-per-view for WWE. It would be their cheapest pay-per-views. That would be between the 4 biggest. Bulldogs down. Just got to take care of the Bizarre Goldust and the Ultimate Warrior, and Vader would win the Intercontinental title. By the way, like I said, if you saw my face review of this, you already know what it's going to be. It's going to be a high affair. And bam, Warrior, you're down. 1, 2, 3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen. It is the man they call Vader. And here's what you would get when you beat the game on Intercontinental or WWF title. And that's what you get when you win the title.
Welcome to In Your
And then it
House.
goes back to the menu. But before I go, I just want to show the season a bit with my third favorite character in this game. And of course, it's going to be The Undertaker. So let's take a look at WWF season. Now, season would pretty much you face all 10 superstars in one-on-one matches, if I recall. Thank God I still have the manual. Oh, alright, season play. Each wrestler will once. That's 10 matches in a row. Now, of course, if you do have multiple controllers, 2 players, you can do verse, cooperative, buddy, and season team, which is pretty much the tag team route. As for 3 players, you can have a 3-player war, a tag team, and 4 players would be a fatal 4-way elimination and a tag team match. Just going to show this off a little bit before I go. Let me just show you a little bit of season mode at least. See, I don't even have to pen. I'm taking this like I'm just going to stand here and look cool. Now, just to show you that I'm actually not that bad, I'm going to show you Taker's tombstone in the game, if I can perform it. Tombstone! Boom! Leg drop. And boom! That's pretty much Taker in a nutshell. Alright guys, I will see you later this week for my part 2 to this WWF In Your House, the road to the WWF title with the King of Hearts, Owen Hart. Till then, this is the DOUG signing out saying have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, and see you later. Peace out.